Hello everybody. A very good morning to all. I am Tenmuri from Bharati Vidyalaya to teach you English grammar. I think you have watched the part 1 video, that is simple, complex and compound sentences part 1 video, where we have seen about finite, non-finite, phrase, class and identification of sentences. Now we shall see about transformation. Let's enjoy learning grammar. I think you have heard about the word transformation in science before learning in English. It is the process of changing. For example, a caterpillar changes into a butterfly step by step. It is a natural process. An electric fan transforms electric energy into kinetic energy. This is a man-made process. Valmiki, a thief, was transformed into a poet to write Ramayana. These are all examples for transformations. Now, coming to our session, transformation of sentences. A simple sentence can be transformed into complex or compound. A complex can be transformed into simple or compound. Compound may be transformed into simple or complex. Without changing the meaning of the sentence, changing the structure of the sentence is called as transformation here. Now, let's recall in short the points learnt in the last video. Finite verbs indicate the tense and time of actions, showing person and number. Non-finite verbs do not indicate tense and time of actions and do not change with person and number. Gerunds, infinitives and participles are non-finite verbs. Phrase is a group of words which does not contain a finite verb. Class is a group of words which has a finite verb. Let's recall the types of sentences also. A simple sentence has a phrase and a main class. A complex sentence has a subordinate class and a main class. A compound sentence has a main class, a conjunction and a main class. Let's see the keywords to recognize the type of sentence. Type 1. Cause a negative effect. In spite of or despite plus noun. In complex, though, although, even though. In compound, but, yet, still. These are the keywords to identify the type 1. Then type 2, cause and effect. Being, because of, as a result of, on account of, owing to, due to in simple sentences. As, since, because in complex. And, so, therefore, hence. These are all keywords to identify the second type of sentence. The third type, on plus verb plus ing, when, as soon as, and at once. Fourth type also refers to time, having plus V3, after plus subject plus had plus V3, and then. The fifth type, condition and negative result. To, so that, can or could not, very and so, can or could not. Condition and possibility. In the event of your if, can or will, then only, must and then. Negative possibility, in case of not or without, unless, must or should, or else otherwise. Addition. Besides being or besides plus verb plus ing, not only but also, and as well as. These are all keywords to recognize the type of sentence. Now let us see how to transform the sentences. Simple to complex. Simple sentence will have a main class and a phrase and only one finite verb. Complex sentence will have one main class and a subordinate class. We have to introduce a subject and a verb with a conjunction to change simple to complex. The phrase must be changed into a class. Let's see step by step. Find out the phrase which does not have a finite verb and replace it by the respective subordinating conjunction. Possessive adjective must be changed into personal pronoun. His must be changed into he if it is her, she. If there is no possessive adjective in the phrase, take the subject from the main class. In the main class, we will have a subject and verb. So we have to take the subject from the main class. Subject is followed by verb. write any one of the be verbs according to the tense of the main class. Here also, the verb in the main class will show us the tense. Then change the noun into adjective. Now the subordinate class with subordinating conjunction and the main class which is already there will form the complex sentence. Next, compound to complex. A compound sentence has two main classes connected by a conjunction. A complex sentence must have a subordinate class and a main class. Remove the conjunction and add the subordinating conjunction. Now, the subordinate class and the main class already there will be the compound sentence. That is, changing a sentence from simple to complex takes many steps. But changing a sentence from compound to complex is very easy. Only two steps. We have to remove the conjunction, introduce the subordinating conjunction. That's all. In the last slide, we saw how to change into complex sentences. Simple to complex, compound to complex. That is, we know how to frame complex sentences. Now we are going to learn how to frame simple sentences. Simple sentence means there will be a phrase. This we are going to change the classes into phrase. First, complex to simple. A complex sentence has a subordinate class and a main class. A simple sentence will have a phrase and a main class. Okay, now we shall change the class, subject and verb into a phrase without subject and verb. Okay. Remove the subordinating conjunction and replace it with the respective phrase according to the type of the sentence. Remove the verb and change the personal pronoun to a possessive adjective. Then change the adjective to a noun. Now we get the phrase with the main class already there to get a simple sentence. In this way we can get a simple sentence from complex sentence. Next, compound to simple. Compound sentences are with two main classes connected by a conjunction, but a simple sentence will have only one main class with a finite verb and a phrase. To change a compound sentence to simple, we have to change the class to a phrase. Okay. First, personal pronouns must be changed into possessive adjectives. Remove the verb and subject and replace it with the respective phrase. Change the adjective to noun. Now, the phrase and the main class already will form the simple sentence. Now, we shall see how to frame compound sentences. Complex to compound. A complex sentence has a subordinate class and a main class. A compound sentence will have two or more main classes connected by a conjunction. We have to find the subordinate class which depends on the main class and remove the subordinating conjunction. The subordinate class must be changed to a main class. The main classes should be connected by a coordinating conjunction to get the compound sentence. Next, simple to compound. A simple sentence has a phrase and a main class. A compound sentence must have two main classes connected by a conjunction. Change the phrase to a class. Possessive adjective must be changed into personal pronoun. If there is no possessive adjective in the phrase, take the subject from the main class. Subject is followed by verb. Write any one of the B form verbs according to the tense of the main class. Change the noun into adjective. Now the new main class with subject and finite verb and the main class already there should be connected by a conjunction to form a compound sentence. The knowledge which we gained so far can be sharpened only by applications. Let's apply them in sentences. Type 1. In spite of or despite plus noun. Though, although, even though, but, yet, still. These three things are coming in one type that we should keep in mind. Okay. In spite of heavy rain, the match continued. Though it rained heavily, the match continued. It rained heavily, yet the match continued. In spite of heavy rain, this is a phrase. The match continued is the main class. While changing this sentence into complex, we have to remove that in spite of. we have to introduce the subordinating conjunction though and a subject it, verb rained heavily. Now we are getting the subordinate class and the match continued is the main class. Then remove though and put yet, we'll get the compound sentence. In the same way, second sentence, in spite of his poverty, he was honest. Though he was poor, he was honest. He was poor, but he was honest. In spite of his richness, he was unhappy. Though he was rich, he was unhappy. He was rich, still he was unhappy. So you have to be very clear that in this type of sentence, for simple, in spite of or despite plus noun, for complex, though, although, even though, compound, but yet still. These are the keywords. Let's go to type 2. Being, because of, as a result of, on account of, owing to, due to, as, since, because for complex sentences, and so, therefore, hence for compound sentences. Okay. Due to heavy rain, the match was cancelled. Due to heavy rain is the phrase. Now this due to is replaced by as. We are introducing the subject it. We are adding the verb rained, was cancelled past tense, so rained past tense. Then the noun heavy is changed into adjective heavily. As it rained heavily. Then again we remove as and put and so we'll get the compound sentence. That's all. In the same way, we are having two more sentences. Because of his hard work, Ravi got first rank. As Ravi worked hard, he got first rank. Ravi worked hard and so he got first rank. On account of his carelessness, he missed the train. As he was careless, he missed the train. He was careless and he missed the train. So, being, because of, as a result of, on account of, owing to, due to. As, since, because, and so, therefore. Let's move on to type 3. On plus verb plus ing, when, as soon as, and at once. Okay. On seeing the police, the thief ran away. When the thief saw the police, he ran away. The thief saw the police and at once he ran away. On seeing the mother, the child stopped crying. As soon as the child saw the mother, it stopped crying. The child saw the mother and at once it stopped crying. On hearing the noise, the child woke up. On hearing the noise. This is the phrase. We are putting the conjunction when, subordinating conjunction when, taking the subject from the main class, the child, and we are putting the verb heard, the noise. When the child heard the noise, it woke up. Then we'll remove when, introduce and, we'll get the compound sentence. Let's move on to type 4. Having plus V3 or after plus verb plus ing. This is for simple. After plus subject plus had plus V3, complex. Subject plus V2 plus and then compound. You have to be clear in this structure. Okay. Having written the letter, she posted it. Now applying the structure. After she had plus V3. So had written the letter, she posted it. We get the complex sentence. For compound, subject plus V2. So we have to write she wrote the letter and then she posted it. So if you are clear with the structure where we have to put had plus V3, where V2, we can apply it and write the answers clearly. Having finished the homework, he went to play. After he had finished the homework, he went to play. He finished the homework and then he went to play. Next, type 5. To, so that not, very and so. This shows the negative result of the action. The coffee is too hot to drink it. The coffee is so hot that I cannot drink it. The coffee is so hot that I cannot drink it. As the sentence is in present tense, we have put can. If it is past tense, we have to put could. The coffee is very hot and so I cannot drink it. This is compound. He was too short to climb the tree. Here, this is in past tense. He was so short that he could not climb the tree. He was very short and so he could not climb the tree. Next, type 6, condition and possibility. For simple sentence, in the event of here or in case of, complex if, can or will, compound must, and then only. In the event of your studying regularly, you will score high marks. A phrase, and main class, simple sentence. For complex, in the event of your, it has been changed into if. Okay. Then the subject you. Okay. Verb study regularly. If you study regularly, you will score high marks. This is the complex sentence. Then if we remove if and put the conjunction then only, we will get the compound sentence. In the event of finishing your homework, we will go to a cinema. If you finish your homework, we will go to a cinema. You must finish your homework and then we will go to a cinema. This is the condition and possibility. Next, type 7, condition and negative possibility. For simple sentence, in the event of not or in case of not or without. For complex, unless. If not is equal to unless. In compound, must or should, or else otherwise. Okay. In case of not practicing vigorously, you cannot win the dance competition. Unless you practice vigorously, you cannot win the dance competition. Practice vigorously, otherwise you cannot win the competition. In the event of not walking fast, you will not catch the bus. Unless you walk fast, you will not catch the bus. Walk fast or you will not catch the bus. This is the negative possibility. Type 8, besides plus being or besides plus verb plus ing, not only but also and as well as. All the people are doing dual roles. Nobody is doing only one role in the world, I think. Everybody takes part. For example, you are a student as well as a son for your parents. Okay. Besides being an actor, he is a singer. A phrase and main class, simple sentence. He is not only an actor but also a singer, complex sentence. He is an actor as well as a singer, compound sentence. Besides knowing English, he knows Hindi. He knows not only English but also Hindi. He knows English as well as Hindi. Again, tabular column. We have given the tabular column again for you to recall. That is, we have given the phrases as keywords for simple sentences, subordinating conjunctions as keywords for complex sentences, and the conjunctions as keywords for compound sentences. If you keep these words in mind and read the tabular column, you can have a clear idea. You have to write this tabular column twice or thrice and then recall it clearly. This will help you to identify the type of sentence. Students, the transformation rules which are given here are not rules in grammar book. They are ideas for you to recall and remember. Practice makes a man perfect. So, we have given practice exercises in part 3. So, don't miss to watch the part 3 video. Before that, watch this video again and be ready to do the exercises. Thank you.